Hello everybody, camper build part 2. I've just come back from Scarborough today, this afternoon, after sleeping the night with me and our missus in the TD5, and it was absolutely horrible night's sleep. Couldn't move, too cramped. Right, I've started on this again. I've took the pump. This is the water pump, the water pump and socket thing out of this caravan for this camper. But I've come across my first problem, because if you power it up, I've got it all powered up and that, power it up, works perfect, but it don't switch off when it builds up pressure. You can bung that hole off and it don't switch off, the pump now. And it needs to switch off, or else obviously that pump's going all the time. The only thing I can think of is how it used to work in the caravan. It must have done is just thinking, and did it has it got another sensor on that senses when the water pressure's up and it takes the power off to it? Sounds a bit backwards road on though, doesn't it? It'd all be built into that unit, wouldn't it? You'd have thought that have some. It's a bit bizarre, that is. Unless it is, because it's old fashioned, isn't it? I don't know. I've traced the pipes now. I can't find any like electrical things in the pipes anywhere. Oh, I don't know. That's my first cropper, isn't it? Oh dear. I'm that eager at all to do this bloody camper, because I loved it going away last just today and spending a night near that sea and that Scarborough. That Scarborough, you know, is amazing. You park up there at the side of that, at the side of the sea, like on the seafront. It's just got car parking spaces. It's £10.50, and that's for 24 hours parking. You can't get cheaper than that, can you? And you wake up in the morning and there's the seafront right there in front of you. Freaking amazing. And if you was in a static caravan, if I got a static caravan, it cost me 600 quid for 2 nights, wouldn't it? Or whatever it does. Especially in peak season. It costs you even more than that, wouldn't it? I don't really know, but it costs a lot, wouldn't it? And then instead it costs you like £10.50 for 24 hours. Whew. That's why I need to get this. I need to get this looting done. It's got electrics as well, going in the sink, at the bottom of this sink and all. At the bottom of that tap, it's got electrics. Has it got in this other sink? What the hell? They've got all these electrics for on taps. Surely tap pressure is just tap pressure, in it. You open the tap and you shut it. You don't need no electrics to a tap. What are they doing to me? What's happening? What's that? Is that? What's that? What's that? Yeah, there's electrics there, look, as well. Yeah, electrics, look, to the tap, look. You know what I'm thinking, don't you? It's bizarre, isn't it? That they've got switches in the taps, so it switches the power on to the pump every time you switch on a tap, or switch on a shower, or switch on a toilet. Every time you switch it on, the pump goes. It can't be, can it? That is freaking bizarre if it's like that, isn't it? Surely you just have one switch in the main pipeline of it, wouldn't you? And when the pressure like goes down, the switch closes, and then it puts the pump on until it builds up pressure again, and it goes off again. You wouldn't have them on every appliance, would you? On every tap, I mean. Would you? You can't do. Come on. Surely not. Don't call me Shirley. I tell you what, I'm dumbfounded. I am. I've just piled up off my jump pad, look. Look, that's the earth, look. Earth going in. Earth coming out. And my power's on my power. Look. Power. Off. Power. Off. What are they doing? Why? I'm just trying to think why they do it like that. What? That is bizarre. No wonder it's got so many wires everywhere. I keep thinking, why is all these wires? The wires going to the toilet. There's wires everywhere. And that's why. Because on every single thing, the toilet, the shower, the taps, there's switches to the pump. Frick, that is bizarre. I'm not having that. I'm not having that in my play. All I'm going to do is I'll have to get one off the internet or something. It's when a water pump that when it's built up pressure, it switches itself off. In it. What's that not designed in this day or something? Surely they would do. They wouldn't do all throughout this, would they? Designing taps with switches in them and all this crap. Oh my God, no. Right, I've been to get all my insulation this morning and that, and boarding. That was 250 quid for the insulation and boarding. Where I've got to is, days I've been Googling it. I've been looking into stuff. I've been trying to get the cooker going on 12 volt, but that won't work. Honestly, it's a minefield of absolute minefield of minefieldness. there's options what you can go for. Obviously, there's gas. The most thingy one is gas. Obviously, you can have a gas hob. You have a gas boiler to boil your hot water, and you run it off an inverter and 12 volt or whatever it is, the gas boiler. But we don't want gas. We're a bit wary of gas because I just don't want to get that carbon monoxide. I know you can get all these testers and all that lot. I can see us blowing ourselves up with it. So I'm trying to avoid gas. The only other way, obviously, is to run it all off 12 volt. I've had to buy a 12 volt fridge, which is half the size of that one, and that was 350 quid. Don't even ask me. I thought it was the same size as that one as well. Turns out it's not, guys. Honestly, me and doing research and that, I'm no good at it. I just rush into it. You know what I mean? I just want to get it blitzed. And you can't do that on this kind of job because you need all planning and preparing and all that lot. So what I'm going to go for now, I've decided what I'm going to go for now is 240 volt on the shower and all that, and the hot water. So when we're on a site, you can just plug in and get the boiler working on 240 volt and the shower working. When you're not on the mains, then you can't have a shower, you can't have any hot water. But I'm not bothered anyway. But 12, I'm going to go just 12 volt all the way through it, and then put 240 volt plugs in for them. When we are plugged up, you can use 240, but everything else is going to be 12 volt. Nice and simple, straight from a leisure battery. I'm going to have 2 leisure batteries, straight from them. Well, straight from one, obviously. You can swap it around to the other one in case that one goes dead. That are charged up off your alternator of your van. Job's good and nice and simple but effective. You only basically need USB chargers and that, don't you, and all that lot. You can just have that's what we're going to have, a mobile gas stove, just with a little gas bottle that stores away in the storage thing somewhere. Just try and keep it simple, basically. But this is the stage where I've cleared everything out again, and I'm going to insulate it all. But first I need to put the wires in. Every wire needs to go in, and Sam from Daneslow, he's done a big camper, and he says, mate, the main mistake I made is running wires. You need to get to your wires like easy, and they need to be accessible. So I'm just going to bear that in mind when I'm doing all the wiring, basically. Sure, it's a mission. It is an absolute mission. I built shepherd's huts before, and they're easier, and I build them from scratch, and they're a lot easier than a camper. You need to think of so much stuff before you even get going. It's like the shower unit. Where is it? There, the shower unit. And that's look how small the fridge freezer is. That's the fridge freezer. I'm going to leave that open at the back. I'm not going to insulate that because it needs to have a cooling thing on it there. So I'm not going to waste time insulating that so it cools down the fridge freezer. Oh, it's just a minefield. Absolute minefield. Right, this is where we've got to so far. Wiring is all in. 240 volt wiring's in, 12 volt wiring's in, USBs, all the fans, everything really, basically. Now, me and our Jalamush are just putting the insulation in the roof. Gonna do the roof first, clad the roof, and then start on the sides. Right, just problem solved. Josh came up with this idea. I was going to screw it to them metal lot. You know your roof, the plywood sheets. I was going to screw it to them metal bits, but I have to screw it with tack screws, won't I? And they look ugly. So Josh came up with a good idea. Look, get these off cut bits of wood, jam them up there, screw them through like the wood through to the cross member, and boom, put screws up. Look. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to fill all this lot up with that wood, all the way along with that. Right, that's how far I got yesterday. Obviously last night it got too dark from where I just left you. Today I've been to work, and on the way back I got some more wood. There's my steel look for my frame. My extractors have just come, but there are 2 of them. I'll tell you the prices of everything, what I paid for at the end of this build. That's that, and I've thought to myself, hang on, that looks massive, that does. Obviously me doing no measurements again. They're not going to fit in between them cross members. But they do, just, I think. Oh, it's going to be tight. Oh, innit? But it doesn't matter even if I have to nibble a bit off it, like. Because obviously I need to cut a hole out, put that on the top, and then that at the bottom like that. Squeezy. Wire it up to a switch. Woohoo! We've got a little extractor fan. And a skylight. For all your extractor fan skylight needs. You can buy these with lights in and all. This one ain't got a light in, is it? No, I don't think it has. No, this one hasn't got a light in. Yeah, you can buy these with lights in, which are quite funky, but obviously the deer, aren't they? So that's why I didn't bother. But it would be quite cool. Right, carry on then, Chris. Let's go. I've insulted it to the maximum. I've swore at it and all sorts. I've even done my measurement here for the skylight. I'm hoping it's right. Measure once, cut 3 times, Chris. It'd be just a skylight with a fan in it. Could have been posher, Chris. Could have had a light in it. What? I'm going to chop that now. This is a moment of truth, people. People make a big deal of this, but I'm not really that bothered. The what, Dad?
Yeah, it must have been...
What colour was it?
White.
Oh, white.
It's exactly the same.
First attempt, boom, done. Oh dear, my saw. My saw seems to have saw better days. Don't worry though, it'll nibble through it. It's the struggler's saw. See? No effort. Made that look easy, Chris. Yeah, I did. Right, get this one in. I was just looking up them through my skylight, and I'm thinking to myself, I can't see any sky through that skylight. Yeah, because it's black. That's not a skylight. It's black, isn't it? Huh? It's a bit on the, you know what I mean? What's happening here? You got these little keys with it somewhere. I tell you what, people, it's a bit cheapy arsey father this is, innit? Look at my skylight, people. You're impressed, aren't you? With my plastic cheap Chinesian skylight. It don't even lock off, that don't. So that can like wiggle and come loose as you're driving. Then all of a sudden it just goes come off, man. Hey. You get what you pay for, Chris. That's right, you do. They was cheap. They're cheap for a reason. I'm just going to look at the stars from my skylight. Oh, it's dark again, babe. No stars are out. One night there'll be stars out, babe. Don't worry. Doubt it. Yeah, when the top comes off, innit? When I'm driving in the day. And then go at night. Yeah, babe, look, stars are out, look. Told you, you'd see the stars through the skylight. Yeah, until the rain comes and then we get piss wet through. Ah, lovely. I'll pull that back up there again, because I don't really want to see it. I'm sat here and I'm looking at them shorts on YouTube of camper builds and that, and I wish I'd never looked, because all of them look absolutely amazing. They do. You go on them shorts and there's contraptions of what people make. Like beds come out of nowhere, even a bed comes out of a roof, it like lowers down, and there's all these contraptions, and they all look nicely painted, and everything's pristine, clean, and everything's in its frickin' place. And then I'm sat here looking at mine. Look at this. Don't look at them shorts, Chris. Just put you off everything, won't it? I'm not bothered anyway. As long as I can get all the kids in it and it's like functional, where we can store all the rammel, all the clothes, all the food, and we can piss off for the weekend, that'll do me. Because all I want is a cheap holiday where I can go away on a Friday night and come back on a Sunday afternoon. Job's a good one. Go to the coast, go anywhere, can't you? There, that's all I want. That's all I want. I don't want anything. I don't want any fancy bits are out. I will have some fancy bits in it, obviously. But that's all I want. I don't want anything singing and... I do want it singing and dancing. If you could afford it, you could you could have it all singing and dancing, couldn't you? You could. You know, if you had money, you could chuck money at it, couldn't you? Left, right and centre. Like I say, you could have LEDs here, look. You could have them LEDs and proper skylight. You could have no end of stuff. You could spend a fortune on them. But anyway, I ain't got a fortune, so... just carry on drinking your tins, Chris, and plodding on, mate. That's all you can do, mate. Night 419, I'm still on the build. Just got back from work and I've just started again panelling. But I've come across an error. I haven't got no wiring for an outside light. I didn't put any wiring in. It's not a biggie now because obviously I can just take this panel off. But I've got to drill the outside and just put a hole through, haven't I? Because that was a boo-boo, wasn't it? And as well, another boo-boo is I've got more wires, more switches. I need more switches than what's on that board there. There's only 5 on there. And I think I need about 8. So, that means I'm going to have to buy another one of boards, isn't I? That means I need to adapt that as well while I'm at it, doesn't it? It's a good job I thought about that, wasn't it, really? So I'll do another one of them. Yeah, I'll take a board off, run another wire, and do another hole for another one of them. And as well, another critical error. That lot is 3 inches wide. You see that? That's 3 inches wide. And the walls are only 1 inch wide. And you can't squash it up anymore because it sticks out too far. So we're just going to have to like branch it off the... space it off the wall, isn't it? So people bang their head on it and that. But hey, it's all good fun, isn't it? All adds to the flavour. I thought you was going to do it so the wires are accessible. Yeah, can't be bothered to do that. Pump that job off, I did. If the worst comes to worst, I'll just run wires on the outside. I'm not that much of a perfectionist. Hey, that didn't last long, did it? Hey, frick it, there's bottom and right everywhere. Right, I've got to take this panel completely off. Wood up to here, and then palmet it there, and then do something with this. Don't know what. Bodge it and scarper somehow, Chris. What? And this is going to be another bodge it and scarper job, this job here. I'm going to insulate that and then get some plyboard and just plyboard it. I'm going to get some silicon and silicon all that up first. I've obviously got to repair it on the outside as well, a very professional repair. Yeah. Oh, I'll take all that plate off, Chris, and start again. Yeah. Oh, I would as well if I could be bothered, but I can't. I want to be going on holiday with it. I don't want to be doing this for the whole bloody of the school holidays. And I'm hoping to go away with this before the school holidays end. That's what I'm hoping. Go on, let's get on with something. Leo's is just overseeing the job, aren't you, Leo's? Oh, is it tiring work, Leo's? Yep, more boring installation, people. Now I'm going to put the boring piles on. Boring jobs, aren't they? Freaking boring. Boring. Right, that's going to be for the shower and toilet area. I'm not going to insult that because that's enough of an insult as it is. That's all insulated now. Now I've got to concentrate on this bulkhead here tomorrow because I'm losing light. To board all that in and insulate it all. And that as well. Big job, people, big job. I've cut them wood bits there, like cut them down so they bend like with that. I want it with the curvature of it, but I don't know whether I'm going to go with that ply. I'm sure we'll find out. There, done it. You might be thinking, looks like you pull a bit of cock in them corners, Chris. And you'd be wrong. I pour a lot of cock in them corners. A nightmare that is, because you just can't. I've got to bodge a bit in the corner there, look. Because it was. Sorry, not bodge. Adapt. That's what I did. Adapt. Looks alright anyway. It's going to get paint in it. It's only going to go sleep in the fucking thing, isn't it? Mission that was. Mission. Right, now I've got to fill this bulkhead in somehow. This here, I've expanding foamed it and all that, because all the drafts had come in if not. Here's a bit of advice, guys, I've just found out about a lot. Right, circular saw, blade fully down. All frayed, look in it, and sometimes it grabs the blade and all that. You know, if you just skim it, right, so the blade's only just out, just a bit. Still frayed. Not as much though, is it? And it's easier to cut and all because you ain't got the weight of the wood pushing down on the blade. See? So lower your blade, heighten your blade, whatever. I don't know. It's just easier to cut, okay? Oh! Oh God! It makes a lovely workbench. This tail lift does. Oh yeah, I ain't told you, have I? I bought one, lot, a cheap one off Amazon, £29. She's a beaut. Powerful. Because I had to go with Josh's the other week, and I said, "Cool, these are good. These are, aren't they, for blowing out stuff?" So I thought I'd have a look on Amazon for the cheapest one. This was the cheapest one. You know how I like my cheap Chinese gear. It's hey, I'm not going to be using it every day on this blower. As long as it lasts for a bit, that's all right. So let's give you a little demonstration of this beast. Easier than sweeping, I know that for a fact. Beautiful. Here's the finished product, look. I know what you mean. It's like it's from manufacture, isn't it? Even put a bit of satin rattle can on it as well, just to finish the job off. It still needs a bit of cocking down here, like, to fill in my amazing joints, but, you know, that'll do. That'll do, donkey. Josh has just gone, obviously, at pitch black now, we're working the dog. But we've got all of them fitted, all the windows and doors. The only trouble is, we had a boo-boo with this window, we cracked it because we put too big of screws in the hinge and it snapped the window bottom. Hopefully I'm going to repair that tomorrow because I need to do something. If I can't repair it so it can open, I'll just permanently shut it when I want it so it can open, really. But yeah, look, looks good. I'm quite chuffed with it. You know, it looks a bit ding, 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 but still it looks all right. Oh, beautiful. I'm happy with that. Right, today's Saturday. I thought I'd get up early, get cracked on with this bad boy, lot, which I did this morning, lot. Built the roll bar, welded the seats on it, cleaned the seats down. I know they still need washing a bit. But that's the roll bar complete. That'll forklift into the back of the Luton now. But after I did that, I thought, right, I need the vinyl and that for the flooring because I want to sit that on top of the vinyl, don't I? Oh, yeah, I'm not going to rip the vinyl, am I? Oh, I just thought about that. Fricking hell. I'm not going to rip it, am I? So I'm going to put the vinyl on and slide that in. Oh, here we go. Anyway, I'll figure that out. But, yeah, so I did that. I thought, right, we'll go and get some vinyl from uptown. Well, me and our missus, oh, I didn't know, 2.5 hours we've been, just to get some vinyl and some paint and that. And then there's this vinyl you can stick to, like, it says it sticks to every surface. This vinyl, like, it's got adhesive on the other side of it. But I peeled some off. And I'll tell you what, that wouldn't stick to anything. It wouldn't even stick to the walls. It would just peel off the walls, I'm sure it would, especially that plyboard. So I've got, what have I got for the walls? Oh, wallpaper, and I've just got PVA glue, look. That's the colour for the wall, for the ceiling, I mean. And then there's my lovely vinyl flooring. So it's just, look, we've been to 3 different places for this. Home base, the range, B&Q. Oh, it's a mission, this is. Innit? Oh, that's it, look. I thought there'd be loads. I thought there'd be loads there, but there's not, is there? Oh, dear me. Got to go back now and get some. I hope they've got some more of it. Yes, they have. They did have some more. I need another one, don't I? I best get my measure out. Come on, Chris. Fuck yeah. Look at our Delicious painting now and all. Yeah, I decided to paint the roof now because I was going to put that vinyl down. Well, that was a bit stupid because if I put that vinyl down and paint it, I got paint all over it, wouldn't I? Yeah. So we're... change of plan now, do the painting on the roof and do the wallpapering and then put the vinyl down. I'm just going to get some more vinyl and some more paint and whatever else I need. Oh, it looks good, babe, that car does. Look, she's going in my car, look, she loves it so much, look. She calls it a bag of shit. Yeah. Still drives it though, look, doesn't she, look? She likes me bag of shit, really. Yeah, look, we're just taking a breather. Look, Paige is looking now on this Temu. Has anyone seen the bit on this team? Is it Temu, Paige?
Temu, yeah.
Temu. I downloaded it the other day, but yeah, stuff takes about. How long does it take to come, Paige? 2 weeks.
Yeah, probably about 8 days, maybe 9.
9 days. But it is cheap as chips on there, isn't it? And I mean cheap. Paige is just looking at some lights for me. What we've got?
4 lights.
Look, he's got 4 lights off
there.
A
little camping stove.
Oh yeah.
And then a sign.
Oh, buddy. Hey.
So I should be here on 17th or 20th.
Of this month?
This month, yeah.
Yeah, so about 2 weeks then. Yeah, about 2, just over, yeah. Yeah, so we'll... And how much did that come to?
£15.
No way. What, for 4 lights, a barbecue,
Barbecue thing.
and a sign?
A foldable little thing and sign.
How much?
Camper. £15.
15 quid. What? I've just bought a freaking paint mate for more than 15 quid. I bought 2 tubs of stuff there.
Should have gone there.
I know, should have got the freaking Timo. Got it about 5 years, finish the build like next year. That's what put me off it, just the delivery times of it all. Our missus, she says, oh, I'll try the watering can on these windows anyway, they leak through like oh. So I've got to reseal the windows, haven't we, bird? So we'll let you know how we get on with this Temu thing, you see, off AJ. We'll let you know the quality of them, innit?
I've got my sandals.
Oh yeah, he has, look. He bought these sandals. How much are they, AJ?
£4.
£4 these sandals, what? Yeah, look, Payne just said, you know this barbecue thing, that's made out of stainless steel, £2.89p. What the hell? Is that including postage?
Yeah, you got to spend £15.
What, to get free postage?
Free delivery.
That's what the idea of them hinges was. Look, they was off Josh, look, them hinges, they're from his back doors of his Transit. What he gave me, he said, yeah, mate, you might find use to these, which I have done, look. That's to fold up as a bed, obviously. You know what I mean? It's like, that's a bunk, but look at this plywood. Kid's going to tread on that, it's just going to go snap. So I found this alley. It's only going to be a little bit of an extension in it. I'm just going to put that alley on it, bolt it to it, and that's it. That's it. I'm sick of playing with it, and I've got better things to do with my time than mess around with this thing. So I'm just going to bolt that alley to it now, and that'll do it. After many failed attempts, I have finally made it with Paige's help. Yay! I have finally found a use for this LDV. I'm going to rub the seatbelts out of it. I bought some wallpaper for these walls here, look. Just put it on me with my PVA glue, and I've had to rip it off because it looked that baggy. It was like, oh, air bubbles. So now we've resorted to painting it now again, haven't we, Paige?
Yeah.
Resorting to good old paint. Mine, we'll run out of paint again, won't we?
Yeah.
Damn it. There, damn. Literally sweating I am. Jesus, hot. And here, Paige, like, what is it degrees today? I don't know. 26. Jesus, this is hot in this caravan. I thought insulated would be cool in here. It's not though, is it? Freaking hell. It's oven. There's our Jojo bean on it. Yay! The forklift man's here. Joe, I showed Joe this earlier, and Joe said to me, yeah, but will they fit in it though, bud? Because they look different. It's like, no, they won't. So I've had to take them out, the LDV and all, look, and they bolt to the floor. What? Go on, mate, you're in.
There we go. Right, go down, mate. Go.
I just thought I'd have more space there, like, but it's alright. I can get in and out, alright.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I reckon that's what I cut out the bulkhead there. That'll sit on that top bunk there as a slide out bit, and it'll be strong enough that it's got them ribs in it. That's why it's nice and light, and I think it'll be strong enough and all. Fiberglass, not going to go through that, are they? Bloody good. I'm just going to grind them things off now, that mastic off, and then try it up there. What's your opinion, Bird? What do you reckon to it? Look to the bag, look. Show everyone your bag. What you got in it? Look at that. Coconut. It's upside down. Well, that's good, though. That is. Good job your zip's up. Also, your ram would fly out. That's all right, oh, Bird, isn't it? Might need some lats in between there if it's uncomfortable, like when you get the foam mattress on it. But we'll see. Not the end of the world if it needs some lats put on, is it, Bird? Yay! I think that corner cabinet out of this caravan will be perfect in Luton. Perfect. Everything's a struggle in this caravan. The roof's all rotten and all, look. And as well, this was screwed in from the top, going down. On these bits here, screwed in from above the roof, like it down. How the hell did they do that? I do not know. They must do it before they put the roof on. What the hell? Hey? Oh, that's took me ages to fit that. Oh, honestly, I'd have been quicker making one. Look at my shelf. I had to make the roof, should cut it all down, cut it short, and then adapt it around the bends. Oh, it's a farce. And then I put it all the way down, got it sat flush, and then I thought to myself, oh, Chris, you need this to slide in, mate. So I had to take it all out again, lift it all up, and then cut it all again. Oh my good night. Oh, just that little bit of storage up there. I'm not having any more up here because obviously they need space here to sleep, so that was just a bit of wasted space I had to fill in. So it may as well be storage on it for something. But I've got to paint that or do something. My missus is going to hate that. She's going to say, oh, what is that? I reckon I can salvage this bed for the fold out sofa bed. But I need to make it so it's opposite. So that stays there. Oh, shit.
No.
No, listen.
No.
You're not listening to me here.
No, I'm not listening to you now.
No, honestly, look. I haven't shown you yet because she had to go off, but I'm just going to... What it is that angle there wants to be at that end. So I need to take all these lats off, turn that frame around the other way, and then put all the lats on the other side of that frame, and then rehinge it. So that's on the right. So it will work, I think. That's a bit medieval, like, but... I like medieval. Oh, Chris. Oh, dear. Oh. It'll be alright. Trust me, it'll be alright. Convincing myself, haven't I? Quickly, let's get it off before she comes out again. Make it look a bit better. Ta-da! Oh, it looks beautiful, Chris. Yes, it does, doesn't it? And then you simply pull that out, and then that goes down onto the box that's underneath here. Build a box under there. So this rests on that box, and then that has legs that coming out. Job's good, isn't it? 3 legs, boom. Ah, a genius, Chris, a genius. There it is, the finished product, people. Well, the finished frame, but it's a bit weeble wobbly because it hasn't got the MDF around it. You know, if when you get the frame around it, like the outskirts, it ridges the frame up then. So that's my excuse for that one anyway. Yeah, I'll show you how it works. Ta-da! And then lift it up. Snap! Oh! What more can you do?
Yeah. Where does the bathroom come out to? About here, innit?
Yeah, about there, yeah.
Right, now the next thing is, how are we going to protect the lino?
Well.
What do you mean we're not? What do you mean we're not?
We're not. I'll put gaffer tape at the bottom of it, can't I? Or some rubber or something. See? She likes it, you see, guys. Hey? Build it and they will come. Build it and they will come. I need to buy MDF to do the kitchen units. Can't go out that caravan, can I? She doesn't like the caravan kitchen, but she has commented on my cabinet at the top there. I didn't know she saw it, but she said to me out there, I see you've got the corner cabinet out of the caravan. I'm like, yeah. She says, yeah, it looks horrible. I'm like, yeah, I know, but it was the right job to get in, so I'm not taking it out now. Well, I can take it out, obviously, but it was a job to do it, wasn't it? Update, guys, that is, I know, I haven't updated you much, have I? Because I've just been full on at it, this build. You know what I'm like when I get on my little mission, I'm that full on at it. Last night I did them lot. I was up till late last night. They're the IKEA wardrobe fronts, what the drawers are. Then I just made the boxes in. Just simple boxes, basically. Just bits of 2x2 with the corners and that, and the thing. That one don't quite sit right for some reason. It just needs a bit of adjustment. This is the bed, what we're all painting, filling. We're getting a bit of, you know, cock and the grinder makes me the joiner. I'm not, basically. I'm just clocking up every bit of gap in it, really. Our bird is learning to pedal, but she's Miss Independent and she don't want help from anyone. She's doing it. Come on! Oh, you're nearly there! You was nearly there then!
Just can't do that right leg.
Yeah, just that.
And it's at the top, you can't push it down.
And as well, I made a measuring boo-boo. You know, with my work surface, I cut too much off it. because I didn't take into account the fridge freezer, how far out that sticks out, and then I want a cupboard in front of it. So, I mean, it wouldn't have been a problem if I didn't want a cupboard in front of it, but I don't want that little fridge freezer on display. I want a cupboard in front of it to basically block it in. How you getting on, bud? Causing a bit of problem, this is. It's just, I've cut it out wrong at the back lot. I need to cut that out so it goes in a bit more, because it's just sticking out. Is that sticking out? No, it's not. That's all right. That's it. That's just in. Oh, do. Leave it at that. Leave it at that, Chris. Don't fix something that ain't broken, mate. Go on, you need to just keep struggling at it. That's it. That's it, you ran. That's it. Yes, you did it. Right, I've come up with a cunning solution to this. Look, that was my cut-off bit. Jam that in the back lot, because then that brings it out. Because if not, if that's up to the side there, it's flush with this, and then my cupboards are going to go on, so they're going to sit proud from it. So look at that cunning idea, look. Apart from I have to up that plug a bit, but I'm not bothered about that, because we've got the grinder on that. That needs another cut down there, because I've measured that wrong as well. Look at that shelving built, people. That's built to fit them IKEA boxes inside. Built to perfection, as I do say myself. I've got sockets to go to there for the 240 and there. I've got switches here. I've got USBs there and there. I've got lights there. I've got lights under there. I've got lights to put all the way under here. I've got lights everywhere. I've got lights everywhere. Look, my wiring's everywhere. Right, I haven't even done the shelves for here yet. Well, anyway, let's get this wiring done. Luke was at Scarborough. When did you go? Last night?
Yeah.
Luke went to Scarborough last night. Obviously, on my comments, well, I went to Scarborough the other week, and on my comments, some lads would say, yeah, the banning people now, Chris from camping there, but Luke said it's only a bit of it, innit?
It's the boy racers they're fed up of there.
Oh. Because I was going to say, they've put all that facility, that toilet block there, and it's doing them a good thingy, because they wouldn't get that amount of tourists there without that parking. Yeah, and you always take a walk down to go to the arcades and that, don't you? Oh, you go both ends, yeah.
Bay, North Bay.
Well, that might be the first place that we go with this and all.
I tell you, I'm coming with you.
Expect, yeah,
I love that place now, mate. 10 quid.
I know, £10.50, £10.50. Park up on the beach. Thank you very much. £10.80.
People have tents up.
Yeah, you could have tents up in the
I was
back.
shocked. That blew my head.
Amazing. That's my box lot. I had to make that because these sit proud, look, like that. So that's going there. Go on then. Got to look at our little birdie as well. All the way round, all the way, follow it round. That's it, push it instead. Okay. Right, now what I'm going to do is just plug all them. It doesn't matter which one goes to what button. Just plug them all in and then power it up and just check which power goes where in it. I did mark them all, but it's just, it doesn't matter anyway, does it? It doesn't matter. It's still a switch, so it doesn't matter which switch it works. It's all the same to me. It don't fucking matter. It don't matter what power's what. As long as they're on, I'm not bothered. Main positive there, lot off the battery. Main negative there off the battery. That goes to the main positive there and the main negative there, which then bridges to all the rest of them. Simple but effective. Yeah, so I'll just join all the earths up together and then branch off the positives, obviously. Job's good. Let's start stripping them down. Right then, people, that's where we've got to so far, the wiring struggle.
Help me!
The boys... Boys are in here. We've got a Forest supporter here and a Liverpool supporter.
And there's a Man U supporter in there.
Oh, is that where the Man U supporters are kept?
That's how I locked them all.
Let's have a look as we go through the keyhole. Oh, it's a Reuben. No, that's on the slant, isn't it, though? I'm Andy, I am. Some Andy Chavy. Right, shall we see if this works, boys?
Yeah, go on.
No power surge, right? We have lights, people. We have lights and voltage. Oh, what was that? I know what that is. Yay! That's that one. Switch them noisy fans off. Right, put my lights in now, the bottom's here. Oh yeah, I didn't show you either, did I? I got my boxes in, look, IKEA boxes. Lift them. Oh, I've got wet paint on them still, look. I mean, I have to hold them in so they don't come out while I'm going down the road. All my IKEA boxes, and I've got my cheap shoe rack thing there, what I've just put up. You know what I'm saying? Amazon special for a few quid. Got my cup holders there. Got my storage there. Got another storage for somewhere else. Storage solutions. These are the lights, look what I got. Now, I didn't realise these were 240 volt to 12 volt. So I had to chop off the 240 volt adapter thing. And obviously I'm just having the 12 volt on. I made a boo-boo there. But I always make boo-boos, don't I? That's what I do. I don't read descriptions, guys. My missus is always good mad at me. She says, what are you doing, Chris? You haven't read the description again, have you? I said, yeah, it's a 12 volt. Obviously it wasn't. It was 240 volt down to 12 volt. But it's all right. You just snip off the thing and you're away again, aren't you? It's 12 volts, so perfect. But these, you see, I thought these were good because they're all attached to one another, which is really good, isn't it? So you can attach more to it if you want. Drill holes everywhere.
Right, do you like my tea or not?
That's good.
Get in!
That's well done,
Come
Jack.
on.
10 out of 10.
Get in.
Well, about 8 out of 10. Could be a bit
Down
cooler
it.
so I can down it like milkier. I like it really milky, but that's nice.
I like burning milk.
Make it white.
Look at this, people. Look, these are snazzy. These are on 25%, 50%, 100%. Look how bright it is. Whoa! Wait till it's night time. I'll show you when it's night time. Oh, and then you can set how long you want them on for. Look, 8 hours, 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, and then you do your brightness on it. Really good. I like that. Tough with that. Are you ready, lot? Are you ready? Boom. Oh, super smashing great. 50%, 100%. What's that? 25%, and then it could even go down lower. Look at that, mood lighting, people. And this one as well, lot. I did that wrong really because they're facing towards you, lot, and it's a bit bright, isn't it? And you're, it's all right, it's like that, lot. But then when you're down here, you know what I mean? I might have to shade them off somehow. I don't know. I'll do something. Yeah. So that's it. This one, guys. Stay tuned because I've got big plans for this border here. You know, all this here, like all that. That's going to be smartened up a bit. So stay tuned for the next one. Catch you on the next one, guys. Yeah, you will. I'm going to sit here, have a beer and have a think. Oh, these blinds are all lovely. These blinds. IKEA. Look at them. Beautiful. Lovely. Ah, the beautiful blinds. Ha. Catch you on the next one, guys. Ooh.